Hello, this is Palico Padge and welcome back to another episode of Sunless Skies. In the last episode we did we ever? We managed to get from Traitor's Wood with finding a wreck and making a wreck all the way back to New Winchester via Victory Hall, where we offloaded some portables to pick up some money. We've picked up a navigator this time around. The Fortunate Navigator, let's hope he lives up to his name. We've spent a little bit of money repairing the ship, train, whatever. We've got more crew. We've taken on some more fuel and some... No, we didn't take any supplies because we bought the navigator instead. But we've got enough supplies and we can always eat each other, so that's fine. We've got more crew now. So this time around, we are going to be going anti-clockwise around here. Just sticking to the edges, see if I've missed anything on the way up. All the way to the northeast, which from New Winchester is going to be around here. In order to find... Where is he? Here we are. Fastidious Inspector. He wants to go to Port Prosper. No idea where that is, but I'm sure we will find out very, very soon. Let's go. Straight into it. Boom. So, we have a navigator. He's given us a few iron. Apparently, he's a rather dapper chap. He likes to be the life and soul of the party without actually establishing the party, which, hey, it's a pain in the ass being the host. The problem with being the host at any party, someone has to take responsibility for what goes on. And if it's at yours, well, kind of just dampens the mood because you're in protection mode all night. Can't actually relax at all. I guess that's why these days all the kids tend to go to these Airbnbs and trash them instead. It makes sense. I can't fault them for it. I'd be exactly the same. Let's go and rent an Airbnb and trash it and then not have to worry about it. To hell with the deposit. To hell. What the hell's going on here? I mean, it's looking very, very... What's the word? Railway. But I'm just looking for any sort of sign of life. Trapisto's Hurry. 57 experience gained. Nice. I mean, we've got a little bit of fuel to play with right now. As long as the supplies don't take a nosedive quickly, we can have a little bit of a mooch about and just see what's around. Oh, it's very red over here. Well, yeah, I don't really want to delve too far off the beaten path right now. Still don't feel too safe as far as supplies are concerned. Ah, you appear to be a floating rock. Oh, oh, oh. Ow. And it's very easy to get distracted in games like this. Especially when you do have like a definitive place you need to be. And then you just find that you're not quite going in that direction. The clamour of New Winchester can be heard on the wind, familiar as a disagreeable uncle. Right, so... Oh. Okay, for the sake of doing something different, let's spin this bad boy around. And let's go up this way. I mean, we're all heading in the right direction, I think. So, why not? This is the unknown. I mean, in any game, the unknown is good. Probably less good in this game. Nasty things tend to hide in the unknown in this game. If it's anything like its predecessor. Probably best not to dwell. Let's just carry on. Ooh. Macklin's Thrift. The undergrowth draws in. The calls of unknown gargantuan beasts rattle your engine. Here the reach runs wild. Let's stick to the left. I mean, we've got a big lighthouse, so I can't see there being anything too scary right now. This is more just us finding our feet. Although it's very dark. Why shine the light on? Does it get any lighter? No. Maybe I need a brighter light. There goes another lighthouse. What be you? Something over here. The inscriptions on the memorial to the unknown rat is dedicated to those brave Ratus Faber who gave their lives in the early exodus to heaven. Oh, okay. Memorial to the unknown rat. Paid my respect. North, northeast. I think we're heading in the right direction. Northeast. North, northeast. I think we need to come over to the west a little. Lipkins Field. Okay, if it's not down here, I might have to throw the bat out. Cold and flinty part of the sky, miners dug too deeply here. Alright, back around we go. I mean, unless it's on the top of here. I'm not feeling good about this. I mean, I might as well just go to Magdalene's at this point. I'm definitely north of New Winchester now. Oh lordy. The thing is, if I throw out the bat now, they're just going to pick up on Magdalene's, and I really don't want to do that if I can help it. So I'm guessing we're just going to have to go back this way. And hope for the best. Hoping is not a good word to use in this game. I can't remember Sunless Seas feeling this barren at times, especially when you first start off. There's always a few ports around initially where you start. Am I just being unlucky? Right. Alright. Here's nothing. There's nothing to be found. That is not good. That is not good at all. Bloody bat. You know, I'll tell you that. You found a horror, one of the more disturbing landmarks of the high wilderness. Don't linger, your terror will increase more quickly the longer you are near it. What's horrible about it? The War of Fossils. When settlers arrived in the Reach, miners flocked to this frozen rock, lured by the promise of hours stored in its core. An eruption of Cantakari has left it in its current mangled state. A makeshift graveyard stands at the lip of the rock, a memorial and a warning. So we can pay our respects, light the lanterns. Lanterns doused by the sleep mark the ramshackle graves. Relighting them would commemorate the dead, but might disturb any cantankerers that still slumber here. 46 chance. Leave. This is a bleak place. Home only to the dead and the can't even say the word. Cantankeri that killed them. There's nothing for you here. You know what? Screw it. Failure. It's alright, we're dead anyway. Once every grave had a lantern, now most are lost or stolen. Your crew search through drifts of muddy sleet and beneath mangled mining wreckage to replace what they can. In the dim light, your stokers struggle with their tinder and oil. The cold is fierce and chills the fingers to the bone. Eventually, match strike and a thin string of light washes over the graves, but you've lingered too long. The ground begins to quake. The Cantankeri stir. So, we can fight our way back to the engine. 45% chance. Or we can flee. Oh, we've got to fight. Failed again. You give them hell. The air sizzles with the stink of burning Cantankeri flesh, and you slip in the pools of churned up mud and Cantankeri effluvia. Eventually, the last of the Cantankeri slips back into the earth. The cheers are few. There'll be more bodies for the graveyard. Booger. Well, that couldn't have gone any bloody worse. You little food left. Now soon hunger will begin to bright. Yeah, thanks. Thanks. I've got no money. Port Prosper is nowhere to be seen. I'm going to throw the bat out there. There's got to be something around. It's found nothing. Okay, well, hopefully there's something we can sell to raise some supplies, or else we are proper scuppered. I mean, the terror thing is just something I'm going to have to deal with. It's just something I'm going to have to deal with. A carmine glows burns in the dark. Magdalene's where you can buy comforting lies. Sounds comforting. Jeez. Right. I hope there's something we can sell. I hope there's something. So, the Keepsake Market, an illicit store has been set up near the port where the doctors and nurses of Magdalene sell off the property of the captains in their care who require extensive stays. Their old captains being treated, they find themselves stuck here indefinitely. Honey crew, you willing to come for free? Sounds good to me. Your new crew shuffle aboard and pick their bunks, leaving their old captain in the caring hands of Magdalene's finest. It is technically desertion, but a few crew will object to. Okay, so not worried about my terror, not worried about my nightmares. Is there anything you'd like to? Oh yeah, you want the verdant seeds. Yeah, can't help you. Right, says the score. We're gonna have to sell our souls. No. We can buy, but we can't sell. I mean, I don't think there's anything here I can do at all. We'll grab a port report for what it's worth. Let's seek a meeting with the amenable host, I guess. No. No. We have to do some work first. We'll speak of an attendant. An attendant in the foyer schedules appointments with the aid of a hefty day book and a very accurate clock. They are eager to explain the procedures and the rules that govern here. This is a hospital for the spirit. Our staff will become the person you need. You may say farewell to the doomed comrades, resurrect an old love, spar a defeated enemy, all for a fair price, but do not overindulge. Your services are to heal, not to become an addiction. Okay. So. Let's observe some guests. I read all this in my last life, so I'm not too fussed about reading it here unless it's changed. An elderly grand dame is haranguing an attendant. Yes, but where is my husband? That gentleman was most assuredly not he. Hushed, murmuring flowers, interrupted by a loud cry. No, I did not misunderstand the rules. He joined your staff. No, I don't think it's going to let me do anything here. No, I am scuppered. I mean, how do I treat my temp? Request a treatment for personal failing. I mean, I can give these away and bring our fear down, but I still need food. Yours is a faceted soul with several showy flaws coursing through it. Why not? Oh, what's yours? Mine is... Oh, but I mustn't say. Sorry, I'm new. This way. I'm being treated for the flaw in my heart. Oh. The intendant holds up a candle before 4 doors of mirrored glass. 4 of our staff are available today. Each has their own speciality. Their names are not yours to know, only their craft. He smiles suddenly, his teeth gleaming like links on a chain. You know yourself best. Who can tend your wounded heart? Whoever you need, you can find behind one of these doors. There's someone from your past, a very boring individual indeed. Someone who once meant a very great deal, or a former crewman. You know what? I've lost a fair few crewmen. Let's go for a former crewman. Your old companion is in vices inside, shackled in a room which resembles one of the midnight cells. He sighs and explains this is where all that trouble got him. He begs you to listen to the old stories one last time. I couldn't have done it without you, Captain, he says, apparently entirely sincerely. The talk seems to have cheered him up immensely. The rest we cannot do. So I'm still in the same place. Buggered. Buggered. I mean, I don't even know where to go now. North, northeast, you just thought would be sort of in this direction. So unless it's here. I can't see it being any... I can't see it being any further than that. It's apparently a starting quest. You wouldn't have thought it'd be sending you out that far. But with that being said, let's have a little bit of a look this way. We could do with anything right now. You know, something to shoot at. Verdant wind buffet your locomotive. Your remaining food swells, sprouting milk-filled nodules. One of the nodules develops a tiny mouth and begins to sing. I don't care. I don't care. Bring it on. Food's going up. I'll take it. I'll stay in it if that's the case. The Isambard line was once meant to pass this way. An incomplete accelerator rail rusts here. Right, well, it's never going to go into one, apparently, but it will fill up all the way. Which is good to note. So let's have a look over here. Oh, it's found something. Oh, spin it around. I've got to go and have a look. I've got to. I don't like this bat. He's a bit of an asshole. If I have to mine this... You're such a dick. Anything else will do me. Here we go. Further we go. Glorious Cross. 57 experience gained. Boom. Please be a port. It's not going to be a port, is it? Oh. Oh, damn. Starry-eyed captains rove the waste in search of fuel supplies and instruments. Oh. That was a cheeky gun. I'm just going to stay here. He carries on missing me. That's fine by me. As long as he keeps missing, I'm good with this. Oh, he hit me a little bit then. That wasn't too good. He's pretty hardy. It seems that although he's got the spread, he hasn't got the distance. So if I can just stay away from him. Ow. Get him? Ah, we got him. We got him. The crew of this weathered engine had been driven mad by the winds and the stars and the things that haunt the sky. So we can loot the hold. Why not? What could it be? A distressingly odoured barrel. The lid is gingerly removed. All breathe a sigh of relief when coke is revealed. Black and precious, the captain's truest friend. I would argue that. And we didn't have enough supplies. Great. An abandoned signal box. This signal box has been blasted by weapon fire. Despite the holes, the shattered tiles, the fractured beams, it still has enough structural integrity for you to climb inside without risk. It was made with care and pride. Inside, beneath a desk covered with rusted levers, is a luggage trunk. Captains in dire need can borrow from the cash inside, but custom dictates they must later replenish it. You know what? I need food. Where's the cash? The luggage trunk is sturdy and vast, large enough to have held a modest family's worldly goods on the journey through the avid horizon. Left here, it still serves those braving the wilderness. So, well, we need We need supplies. Whoever left these took care that the food was preserved and sealed away. It's still edible, with a bit of salt, maybe even pleasant. 2 engineers carry the crate from the signal box to your engine. The quartermaster will aid it to your stores. Or add it even. Should you write it in and accrue a debt, or take without leaving a record? You owe a debt, but this is the done thing. Do not write in the ledger. Future captains will assume that whoever wrote the most recent entries was responsible for depleting the cash. I'm honourable. We'll write in the ledger. The captain's name. The ship name, home port, taking or depositing, reason. There's even a space for many notes that suit your inclination. So, okay, so we've got 1 supply. So can I resupply? Can I give it fuel? I can. Between you and a couple of stokers, it shouldn't take too long to fill the trunk. Okay, so that's how that works. The Skyfarer's debt risks drawing the borrower's attention. Also, the more superstitious of your crew say. Still, there are pragmatic reasons to refill the signal box caches while you can. Lives depend on being well stocked. Perhaps you own one day. I've done that. Right, so I can only do it the once. Right, okay. Well, onwards apparently, but you know what? I think I'm going to hang out here for, well, at least on the next episode. It's up in the air. I'm not quite sure what's going on. I know we're very low on fuel and we're up in the middle of nowhere and it seems to be nothing close to us. So, there's that going for us. I don't know if that's a positive or negative. I guess we'll find out in the next episode. So, thank you for watching. As always, a like is appreciated. And I'll catch you on the next one. Take it easy.